house on one part of it. So that's where my grandparents lived. And then
Hits the spot after a hike like that. Cold and substantive.
I think I might turn it on. No, it's still going. It has an hour and a half of video.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. I thought I'd upgrade my camera and I paid half as much for this camera as I paid for one. It's 10 years old.
Sometimes you open the bottle.
You want to keep place to buy.
What was it? The beef? I swear it's coming from you.
They have
We used to go hiking up to the on the old road all the time. So, but I never knew it.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm just relaxing.
So I don't know where I can post some of these on Facebook, but these get too big when you have 10 seconds. Yeah. So I have to make a YouTube video.
Yeah, people are like, you know these videos, you know how to edit them, right?
Yeah, I can edit on my machine.
Mac or
A PC and a
That's my initials.
Linux.
That's your what?
Initials. Are you politically correct? Yeah. Not at all.
So what's your last name?
Tchaikovsky. Russian.
Russian?
Isn't that supposed to start with a T?
I don't know.
You don't have an accent, though.
I'm not from Russia.
Yeah, I was to say, how many generations have you been?
My grandparents were born there.
So your grandparents came out.
Right.
So I bet you're from. Don't tell me.
Actually, the Ukraine. She tells you.
I was gonna guess the Ukraine
Too
too.
slow, Glenn.
Yeah, I know. Why'd they come over?
I don't know. Why did anyone
Better
come
life,
over?
like everybody else. That
Well, it was before the communist revolution, so it wasn't because of that, right?
My dad was born in 39, so it had to have been when they were, I think my grandmother was born in 1908.
So the turn of the century.
Famine caused by the Tsar.
You're thinking of the Tsar. Imperialistic Tsar.
Famine, but that was Ireland.
Yeah, that's Ireland. This is.
The Tsar famine.
Are you gonna smile for me?
They moved here when they were,
Why not?
and then they actually got married here. They'll mark you an alien if you don't smile. Yeah, my dad's from Russia, and I'm half Russian because my mom. Raven. Yeah. But I don't look anything like my dad's side. I'm half Russian, but totem animals.
the others?
Yeah. Hawk. Yeah. Dolphin. Yeah, back then, if the Russians married a Russian person, or if the Italians married another Italian person. Boy, I don't know. It's kind of like a mishmash. Those are the ones that occur to me.
I still want to know where the beef's coming from. It's going to be
That's good.
Is it over? It's that way, though, right?
Yeah. I thought at first it was some people can't do the door, but then
I don't know.
Yeah.
you do, you just don't know.
I probably do, but I don't know. But it's going to be interesting. All yours are white.
Very observant. I'm impressed.
What is a totem animal?
It's so the idea of totem animals comes from native indigenous populations, and many of them across many geographies have the same kinds of beliefs about animals, that they are guides, and that when you are incarnated, you have certain animals with lessons attached to them that are your particular lessons in this incarnation. And so,
Is that when you're incarnated as a bird or
as a person,
as a person?
yeah.
Okay.
The animals are your guides through this particular passage. That's the belief. And so, totem animals are your guides for this passage.
So do you know what your purpose is?
My purpose?
Well, whatever your guide is supposed to guide you
Yeah,
to.
each of them has its own lesson attached.
What's the lesson?
I can come up with 4 of them off the top of my head, but then there's others I can't remember. How did you find out? Well, back in the day, the shamans used to do it. Yeah. And they would they had various things, like they would take different parts, like feathers or a tooth or different things, and then they would throw them on the floor, and then they would
Right.
figure out what was going on for that person.
Okay.
Nowadays they do, they're like tarot cards.
Okay.
So I read those.
Oh.
I haven't done it for a long time, but the 4 that I remember at the moment are raven, hawk, dragonfly, and dolphin.
Oh, so most of them fly.
That's what I said. The dolphin.
The dolphin flies in the water.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All of them fly. All of mine fly. I just can't remember what the other ones are.
Well, dolphins fly out of water too. You know that, right?
That's true.
I've actually seen, when I was on that cruise, I actually saw them, hundreds of them, just going.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
So,
when that
yeah, wasn't
happens.
it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they do that, but it was fun to watch.
Dolphins?
Yeah.
When I was in the Navy, we used to sail out of San Diego Harbor. There's a boy out there we call one us past that. The dolphins out there jumping across the bow.
That's what totem animals are.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
But I think in my tribe we only have one. I don't know if they have to.
So what's the lessons? I want to know the lessons.
Different ones have, different tribes have different sets of beliefs, but they tend to congregate around a kind of a core set of beliefs. But you may have one primary spirit animal, but you may still have others. Well,
The crow.
raven is
The raven.
magic, but not magic like hocus pocus magic. It's like what?
Nevermore.
Never. Right. That. See, I think ravens have a bad name, if you ask me. And Edgar Allan Poe is partly responsible. But meaning magic in the sense that they're the messenger between this passage and others. So when a raven appears, it's a reminder in a sense that this is just a passage, and that there's so much beyond that we don't understand, and to remember the magic of that. There's more to it than that. Dragonfly is illusion. So it's similar in the sense that when you see a dragonfly, it's a reminder that all that we think is real is kind of created by our own minds, and it's kind of an illusion, and it reminds us to just let go of it. It's like the iridescence of a dragonfly's wings. It seems real, but it changes
sort of like-
so quickly, and we can't. It's almost like a Buddhist in a way. We shouldn't attach to any particular interpretation of reality, because a lot of it's illusion.
Well, almost everything's in the mind anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Said I looked.
Let's see what else. Hawk is I can't remember what the word that goes with it is, but it's the broad
There
view.
you go.
So, for example, if you have mouse medicine, you're very detail oriented, or
Mouse medicine?
it's totem animals, or it's like animal medicine or animal spirit. The medicine meaning like so it's medicine in the sense that if you can learn the lessons, it strengthens you,
Oh, okay.
right?
So mice are
So
detailed
They're
oriented.
very detailed. So mice are about details. Ant is patience. Hawk is broad view.
What's
there's a lot
patience?
of-
Ant?
Mickey Mouse was about details.
Well, maybe not Mickey.
What about Mighty Mouse?
Mickey and Mighty might have been some sort of genetically altered.